Howdy folks, Brett here with a quick tutorial for Windows 11 and Windows 10. There's no denying that Microsoft's operating system is heavily bloated, especially with defaults you may never use, slowing things down. I'll be showing you some of the defaults that are completely safe to change to give your PC a boost. Or if I were one of those Linux fanatics that likes to troll Windows users, I would tell you to switch to one of the many less bloated Linux distros. That's if you don't mind losing functionality and features, and losing access to software and games that are not natively available for Linux. Yep, it's true, despite its problems, Windows is still the best OS. So let's get to making it better. First up, if you have Windows installed on a solid-state drive, let's disable SysMain. To do this, go to Search in the taskbar and type Services. Select it here at the top. Services is a management console to view, configure, and control background processes that run without a user interface. Here's where you can start, stop, pause, resume, or disable processes that run in the background. In alphabetical order, we're looking for SysMain, which is spelled SYSMAIN, so scroll down until you find it. And there it is. This old service was first made available with Windows Vista. Back then it was known as Superfetch, before changing the name to SysMain. For those that hate Windows 11, Vista was actually even worse. Double click on it. What the service does is it preloads apps, taking up your PC's system memory to make it appear that apps load faster. If your primary drive is a hard disk drive, this can still be useful. On SSDs, this is absolutely pointless. With the speed of SSDs, this adds nothing to the experience, except for committing a portion of your memory to preloaded apps that you may not even use. So for startup type, in the drop-down menu, if your primary drive is an SSD, select Disabled. Then in Service Status, select Stop. When you're done with that, there's no need to click on Apply. Clicking OK will close this out and save your changes. In Windows, allowing your PC to index your files for search is supposed to make it faster finding files and folders. Well, it doesn't do a very good job at that. Having it enabled will constantly run in the background doing scans, updates, and reassessing, causing random spikes in disk usage and CPU. There's many ways to disable search indexing. The easiest way is here in File Explorer. First, right-click on your primary drive. For most of you, that will be the C drive. Select Properties. With the General tab selected, uncheck the box next to allow files on this drive to have contents indexed in addition to file properties. When you're done with that, click OK. Leave the box selected for Apply Changes to Drive C, subfolders, and files. Click OK. You'll need to be an administrator on your PC to make these changes. If you are, click Continue. When this window shows up, select Ignore All. This could take a while to complete. When you're done, to close out that other window, just click OK. If you want a free program that does a better job of locating files and folders on your PC, there are many. One I've recommended in the past is from Void Tools called Everything. I'll put the link to it in the description if you want to try it out. Real briefly, Microsoft has their AI called Copilot baked into just about every part of their operating system. If you never use it, it's still loaded, reserving memory in the background and occasionally running processes without your permission. Unlike when it first launched, you can now uninstall it. First, open up the Settings app. The easiest way to do this is with the keyboard shortcut, which is the Windows key plus I key. In the left pane, go to Apps. Here on the right at the top, Installed Apps. Scroll down and look for Copilot. And there it is. Click the More Options icon and select Uninstall. After you click it, it will confirm that you want to uninstall, so click Uninstall again. I won't be doing this. I have to keep it on here for evaluation purposes. After uninstalling, if at some point in the future you want to use it, you can easily reinstall it from the Microsoft Store. There's a couple ways to put a stop to those apps that start up automatically using up resources. The first of which, in past videos I've shown you how to disable apps that automatically launch at startup, using up resources immediately, many of which are enabled by default. As a quick refresher how to do this, go to the taskbar, right-click on it, and select Task Manager. In the left pane, go to Startup Apps. For those that are enabled, you know you don't need at startup. Select them and click Disable here at the top. You may notice that some are not listed here in Startup Apps. I'll show you coming up where they're located. For this next one, go to Search in the taskbar and type Task Scheduler. When it shows up, select it here at the top. There are some apps that won't show up in the startup list at all. They'll instead sneakily stick themselves in the Task Scheduler where they can check for updates, launch services, wake background processes without you knowing it, gather telemetry, etc. Let's look at the top one here. Let me expand this out a little bit. That would be the Adobe Acrobat Update Task. Below it, you'll see a description of what it does. Second from the top, Adobe AAM Updater does not have a description here. For those that don't, just do a search in your favorite search engine. I'm guessing your favorite search engine is Brave Search. Probably not. This one listed, second from the top, is actually for the Creative Cloud Updater. Below, go to the Triggers tab. This will show you when it will automatically run its routine. For this one, it's daily at 2 a.m. And for the top one, that would be at login. And then you see it's triggered every 3.5 hours after that. And then there's daily. I recommend doing the following only for third-party app tasks that you know for sure what they do. It's generally safe for these apps to disable them. I would not mess with the System Windows task listed. To disable a task, right-click on it and select Disable. Repeat the steps for the other third-party apps you want to stop from using your resources. And as a reminder, don't disable any of the System Windows tasks that are listed, and don't disable any of the tasks that you don't know what they are. Thanks for watching. Links are in the description. If this video was useful for you, give it a thumbs up and share it with others. What default features do you disable in Windows? Let us know in the comments. And if you're new to our channel, subscribe and make sure to hit that bell to not miss out on our latest videos for Windows and other tech-related stuff here on Brett in Tech.